Hi everybody, it's great to be here. I'm just doing a little video to talk to you about the materials that you receive when you register a class with American Contract Bridge League, ACBL, and ask for your supplies. Now remember to ask for Jumpstart Bridge supplies because that's a separate program and the supplies are a little bit different and the books are different for that program. So one of the things you'll receive are this Jumpstart Bridge Player Workbook. You'll get one for every child that you're going to teach in your class. So even if you're teaching in 3 different classes, maybe you have 24 kids total, you'll get 24 workbooks, one workbook for every child. The other thing you'll get is a Jumpstart Bridge Teacher's Manual. The front part of the manual has a copy of this player workbook, and the back half of the manual is your teacher material. It gives you like a lesson plan and that type of thing, and a lot of appendixes that have some information that might be useful for you. So one teacher manual and then a player workbook for every child in the class. You'll get a directional map for each table that you are having of children playing. Notice it has north, south, east, and west. It sits in the middle of the table and helps the kids to orient as to who they are. So when you're talking to them about what east might do or west, they'll know you're talking about them. You'll get 4 of these for each table. These are called boards, or you'll hear us say duplicate boards. Whenever we talk about pre-dealt boards, duplicate boards, this is what we're talking about. They're a little plastic piece with pockets in it. Notice it says north, south, east, and west, and there's a number in the middle. You'll get a deck of cards for each one of those, and what happens is the cards fit in those pockets. So you'll preset the boards. That's the best way to do it, and we'll talk more about that later. But that way, every child in the room that is sitting north would be looking at the same cards. So if you had wanted to make a teaching point or have them pull the hand back out and talk about the cards, which we spell out in the manual, every child will be looking at the same hand. So it's a really good teaching tool, a way you don't have to physically be at every table because you'll have the same cards at every table. So for instance, if you were teaching 8 kids, you would get 8 boards, 8 decks of cards for the boards, 2 of these mats. It's a set of 4 for every table of the boards. And these nifty things, these are called bidding boxes. You'll get 4 of these for every table as well. They'll come like this, and to open them, you simply pull them up, the top up, and this rotates up. Then you snap it back down. You won't need these until about class 5 when you actually start the bidding in bridge, and many of the cards that are in here you won't need. This red one with the S, you don't need now. The black one with the A, nope. The red one with the white X, you don't need those right away, nor the black one with 2 X's. Those are cards that you'll use as you get further along in your bridge knowledge. The ones you'll need for the classes covered in this material are the past cards and these, 1 through 7. And I'm going to do another video to show you how to use those. You might want to remove these cards out of the bidding box and store them somewhere. Because the kids are going to ask you what they're for. Why do we have these? Or you can tell them, hey, you'll learn to use those later, but you don't need them now. So you can do whichever you want there. You'll also get backpacks from ACBL, one for each student, and diplomas for after class. So I believe that's your supplies that you'll receive when you first start. If you have any questions, you can email me or, of course, Blakely Myers with ACBL. I'd be happy to help you. And I'm going to have a couple of more videos about a technique for putting the cards in these bidding boxes that will save you some time, about how to use the bidding boxes. And I'm going to do a video about kind of how a hand is played. So I hope this was helpful and that you enjoyed it.